Okej, wygląda na to, że już za chwileczkę będziemy w stanie w to zagrać. Jeszcze króciutki setup, jeżeli chodzi. Fuck. O sceny. Magiczną chwilkę, proszę. Jeszcze chwila. Bluza nie. Bup. Pasuje niemal idealnie, jeszcze tylko króciutkie cięcie do krawędzi. Popsułem wszystko. Jak zwykle. La 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 la. Za głośno czy w miarę okej? Chyba za głośno. Jeżeli chodzi o mnie przynajmniej. La 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 la. To będzie bardziej znośne już do słuchania. Tak, wiem, ale zazwyczaj się okazuje później, że te streamy są strasznie cicho, więc chciałem... Au. Chciałem to nieco dopasować. Powiedzcie mi, jak jest teraz. Teraz okej, dobra, jeszcze podgłośnijmy nieco gra. Czy grę poprawnie słychać? Plumkanie na pianinie, czy jeszcze odrobinę podgłośnić? Okej, czyli wygląda na to, że jest w porządku. Cóż, co to za gra? The Cat Lady jest to przygodówka, można by było powiedzieć, z roku 2012 jakiegoś polskiego studia, którego nazwy już nie pamiętam. Horror? Niekoniecznie, nie określiłbym tego tak. Cóż, w grę mamy możliwość zagrać dzięki kurtuazji Jetiego przede wszystkim, który sprawił, że cóż, pobranie tej gry dla mnie było legalne, tak? Na zasadzie współdzielonej subskrypcji Steama. Pozwoliłem sobie, żeby już mu nie blokować dostępu na pobranie nieco bardziej lewej wersji, aczkolwiek powinno wszystko być w porządku. Mam wrażenie, że cały czas mamy na lewo od czatu, pomiędzy oknem gry a czatem, odrobinkę czarnego paska. Tak chyba będzie nieco lepiej. I zacznijmy.
My name is Susan Ashworth. I live alone in this old two-bedroom flat. I rarely go outside. Some would say it's a lonely life, and I guess that's true, but I don't like people's company. Not lately, anyway. I only trust my cats these days, and I will miss them dearly, but they will understand, like they always have. Teacup stays with me till the end. He watches me, as if he knew. Because earlier tonight, I swallowed a whole bunch of pills. They're legal, of course, prescribed by my doctor for my sleeping problems. But I've taken 34 of them, all I could find in the cupboard, and now the room around me spins in a blurry tango as my heart slows down. Any second now, I will be dead. I feel calm. I'm ready for it. I've only got one thing to say now. Thanks for nothing. Goodbye.
Gra jest strasznie klimatyczna. Zaczynamy bardzo prosto. Popełniliśmy właśnie samobójstwo. Jesteśmy martwi. Okej, przypomnieć sobie sterowanie. Lewo, prawo, okej. Mamy króciutki wstęp. Pójdźmy w lewo. Nie, nie możemy wrócić. Nie żyjemy, papa, adios, tak. Chociaż jak na Afterlife jest tutaj całkiem na oko przynajmniej przyjemnie. Press strzałkę w górę to open interaction menu. Cycle through available options with up and down. Press enter to confirm. Examine. I feel strangely down to this place. I must find a way to unlock this padlock and get inside. It's locked. No i skończyła się piękna sielska wieś i pole. Zakaz wstępu dla pederastów. Co tu mamy? O. Jeszcze raz. I can't go any further. This ambulance is blocking access to the tunnel exit. Maybe there is no exit at all. Dobrze, otwórzmy w takim razie drzwi. It's locked. Znowu? Let's see what's inside. No nie chce się otworzyć clearly.
Huh?
Jebło.
What's making that noise? Hello? Who's there? Answer me.
Ah, dead body. Look closer. It's me, my cold dead body right in front of my eyes. What is it doing here? My eyes, just about the one thing I liked about myself. Is that the key in her mouth? In my mouth? I'll better take it with me. Jedna z niewielu gier, gdzie protagonista jest martwy i wygląda, jakby miał znowu umrzeć. Jak najbardziej. Minęło sporo czasu. Bodaj około 4 lat, od kiedy ostatnio w to grałem, więc też mogę się nieco, delikatnie mówiąc, przy tym przycinać. A, wygląda na to, że już tam nie wrócimy do naszego ciałka. A szkoda, tak wiele możliwości. Sekundkę. Mam nadzieję, że nie słyszycie tego jakoś specjalnie mocno, aczkolwiek pozwolę sobie na uruchomienie wiertolotu. Bo jest w chuj gorąco. Okej, spróbujmy użyć tego klucza i... Wygląda na to, że to było to. The hull has been boarded up with these planks. The sign underneath says emergency power switch, danger. I'm not strong enough to pull them off with my bare hands. There's definitely something there. I can't tell for sure, but it looks like a switch. Error. W grę wchodzi jeszcze generalnie kazirództwo, więc to jest w ogóle ciężka sprawa. How strange, there doesn't seem to be a single switch or button on this machine. How do you turn it on? Too long, a sacrifice can mark a stone of the heart. Would it take another sacrifice to turn it back? Maybe I'm being silly, this is just some old machinery after all. Stara maszyna nieznanego przeznaczenia. I awaryjny włącznik, tylko że zabity dechami. Dwa w jednym, Head and Shoulders. Nekrorbacja. Ilonku. No, wygląda na to, że znaleźliśmy kolejną mnie. The body is too high. I can't reach. My dead body hanging from a tree. I should be scared, but I just feel empty. Wait, what's that shiny thing on her neck? Is that a key? Czy uda nam się otworzyć drzwi? Nie, oczywiście zamknięte. The rope is tied into a knot. It would make me hours to undo this knot. It's not a knot.
I can't remember this place. Am I lost?
Patent rodem z RPGów z lat 90. Bum i nagle teleportacja. Piękna zdoba dla bramy. What a gruesome display. At least it's not my head stuck on the bars. Tak, miła odmiana, biorąc pod uwagę, że nie ma tam naszego ciała. Otwórzmy, uda się? It's locked. O, oczywiście. No, znowu kruk. No, teraz w prawo. Czyli wygląda na to, że należy znowu się zawrócić. Generalnie podążanie za zwierzętami z reguły jest znakomitym pomysłem. Znowu w lewo? Nope, wygląda na to, że tym razem nie trzeba było za nim leść. Chyba że znajdziemy tu nagle coś innego. Nie, drzwi nadal zamknięte. Pójdziemy mimo wszystko dalej w prawo. Czy muzyka nie jest przypadkiem w tej chwili nieco za głośno? Nadal zamknięta. Okej. Nie jestem pewien, że absolutnie pewien, że już to... Że już teraz zrobiłem, a mimo wszystko... wróciliśmy na miejsce, z którego przyszliśmy. A, nie, teraz jest nieco inaczej. No, jak pięknie. Kolejne zwierzątko. Who's done this? Is there anyone else here? Weźmiemy sobie nóż. I otworzymy drzwi. Bam, teleportacja. Teraz powinniśmy być w stanie, tak jest, pozbyć się sznura. Look closer. I look like I'm just sleeping. Packets empty. Take key. Kluczyk, prawdopodobnie do bramy. Gate key, yes.
Welcome to my house, Susan Ashworth. I have been waiting for you, my dear. I knew you would turn up one fine day like this.
Who are you?
I have so many names, it's hard to pick one. But I'm curious, who do you think I am?
Kim jesteś? Starą babką, która mieszka gdzieś w lesie?
An old lady who lives in the woods?
Am I really, Susan? Are you that naive? Or perhaps you're too stubborn to see what I really am. I've waited all that time for you, and now you disappoint me.
You wasted your time waiting. I'm not worth waiting for. I'm just nobody. And you, to me, you're just a strange old woman sitting on a porch of her house. And those flowers you're holding, what are they for anyway?
I'm going to put some on your coffin, dear. After everyone's gone.
I wouldn't bother. I hate flowers. What is this place?
This, my dear, is my humble kingdom, and this house is my castle. I rarely invite people in, just like you. I like my solitude. But you are a special guest, and I'm going to make an exception.
Me? Special? I can tell you now that there's nothing special about me, lady.
Don't bring yourself down, Susan Ashworth. Today, you are my guest of honor.
Mam wygląda na to, że generalnie Susan w wieku 40 lat przechodzi fazę emo.
What will happen next?
It depends on you, Susan. Inside my house, there are dark hallways that lead to places you don't want to see. But there is also something that will make you want to return to where you came from and cherish every single little breath you take. I'm
Dziękuję
going to make
serdecznie,
you an
bluza.
offer, Susan. It's a chance only a fool would refuse.
Okay. An offer? What can you offer me?
Let's come inside. It's getting cold out here.
Piękne
A
mieszkanie.
lonely seashore.
Please don't touch anything, dear.
I wasn't going to.
You lied to the whole world, Susan. And you lied to yourself.
Ale ja chciałem to dotknąć. Is she really here? Maybe this is all just a dream after all.
Now we can talk properly, my dear.
Stojąc w przedsionku, I still don't know who you are.
I still don't really know who you are.
I go by many names. I've never paid much notice to what the living call me, but there is one name the fallen ones use when I speak to them. I find it most accurate. The Queen of Maggots.
Is that what you are? Why, maggots?
Because they feed on what's dead and gone.
Dead and gone. I guess that's me. Will I be punished for taking my own life?
Most people would be, but not you, Susan. You see, I watched you long enough to understand how you feel. I don't expect you to believe me, but I actually have sympathy for you. Who knows? I could be your only friend. The only friend in the whole wide world. So like I said, I'm going to make you an offer. I want to help you. I will give you back your happiness in exchange for a simple task. Your life will change completely. You will be yourself again. And you will soon forget the sadness that has consumed your heart for years.
Królowa Robali. Mówiąc krótko, prawdopodobnie śmierć, chociaż nigdy nie jest to powiedziane wprost. I wygląda na to, że śmierć ma słowiańskie korzenie, biorąc pod uwagę, że podglądała nas z balkonu cały czas.
Is there anyone else here?
I thought you liked being alone. Isn't that why you ran away from everyone?
It doesn't matter.
I was standing right behind you when you threw away all those photographs, you know?
Zaraz się dowiesz,
I
Diax.
brushed your hair every night and cried yourself to sleep. I saw everything. I know what you want, but it's not here. It's gone, and it will never, ever come again.
I have no reason to live. Please, just let me go. I tried. I really did. But it's never going to be okay.
Who knows, maybe, but one way or the other. This isn't the end of your story. It's only the beginning, my dear, and there are great things waiting for you. Believe me.
What do you want me
Okej,
to
co
do?
mamy zrobić?
Yes, I think it's time to explain. But where are my manners? We're still in the hall. This is not a place for a serious talk. Follow me to the next room. I'll tell you everything you need to know.
Uciekajmy. Okej, wygląda na to, że niestety nie możemy. Dobra, w takim razie idźmy za nią.
What's your offer then? What can you fix that life has destroyed?
Susan, death can fix nothing. But though we are both dead, I am not death. I might seem just like a strange old woman to you, but I'm just as powerful as gods. And I chose you, Susan Ashworth. I'll need you to go back and face 5 people. They're not ordinary people. They're very special. just like you, only in a slightly different way.
What makes you think I want to go back? I finally did it. I killed myself. That's all I ever wanted. And yet, it turns out to be just another failure. I want this suffering to stop.
Dear, dear Susan, you don't realize that the suffering never stops, do you? It only gets worse. This place is a passage between the world of the living and the world of the dead. You enter one of these corridors and you never come back. But you don't cease to exist. You remain.
I'm a failure. Why did you choose me? Aren't you afraid I will let you down, whatever it is I have to do? Most days, it's enough of a struggle to crawl out of bed. I don't see the point in anything. I just want to disappear. And I hate everyone else because they know how to be happy. Everywhere I turn, there are people filled with hope and will to live. Or people so pitiful, they make me ashamed to be alive. I don't want them. There's nobody there for me. I am alone. I just want to vanish.
This is the very reason I chose you, Susan Ashworth. I know how you feel, because I felt like this myself for a very long time. You and me are very much alike. If you succeed, you will never feel broken again.
Those 5 people, who are they?
The parasites, that's what I call them. They don't know each other, but their destinies are bound together. You will have to keep your eyes open and be constantly on guard. Those people will want to get closer to you. They might even pretend they are your friends, but don't let that fool you. They have nothing but cruel intentions. They'll want to hurt you, Susan. They'll want to kill you. As harmless as they might appear, parasites are the evil scum of the earth, and they all deserve to die.
Isn't my life bad enough without them?
Don't be frightened. You will have a great advantage over them. They don't know that you know. Do you understand what it means? You will become my hunter, serving punishment for their sins. A tool of destruction. A dark angel walking through the river of blood. You find your purpose in life, and you see for the first time how satisfying it can be.
But how will I recognize them?
There isn't a great deal of people in your lonely life, is there, Susan? You will know when you see them. Bring those deceitful bastards in front of me, and we'll make them regret for everything they've done.
Byli ludzie, którzy nie zjedli drugiego dania. Babcia się wkurwiła.
Are you expecting me to kill them?
No, Susan, I'm expecting you to fight for survival. To do everything you can to defend yourself. I know you're not a murderer. Quite the opposite, actually. You're a good person. But I also know that you don't want to suffer. And those people will want to cause you pain. They won't hesitate. In the end, you might have no choice. Think of it as gardening. If there were weeds among the flowers, you'd pull them out, wouldn't you? you'd get rid of them without thinking twice about it.
I'm not really a gardening type, but I see your point.
I'm glad. And remember this, you are not the only victim. If you don't stop them, the killing will continue. Innocent people will die. You have the opportunity to make the difference. And a chance to save yourself.
I can't do this. It's too much. Dealing with criminals is a job for the police, not someone like me.
Indeed, you are weak. That's why I have prepared a special gift for you. Immortality. You cannot die, Susan. You will always return to life no matter what happens to you.
What? This is the last thing I wanted. Please, can't you just let me die?
I've made the decision. As long as they are alive,
Słuchaj babci,
you
Susan,
cannot
nie masz
die.
nic do powiedzenia. Tak. I tak to się zaczyna. Chcieliśmy się zabić, efekt jest taki, że dostaliśmy za karę nieśmiertelność.
It's blackmail. You can't do that.
I'm doing it for your own good.
Robię to dla twojego
Anyway,
dobra.
you
Babcia
are in no position to
intensifies.
bargain with me. You will either go and do what you have to do, or suffer for eternity. Forever unable to find your peace.
This all must be just a weird dream. I don't believe you.
Susan, see this door here?
Nie, nasza głowa!
Inside.
What happened?
I want to show you something that will help you make up your mind. Follow me.
Stop.
Idziemy za babcią. Babcia chce, żebyśmy 5 niegrzecznych gimbów, którzy nie chcieli drugiego dania zjeść, zabili.
I'm in.
Yes, it's you, Susan. Come closer. Say hello.
Krótkie
I don't
ostrzeżenie,
want
nie
to
jestem w
look at
100%
it.
pewien,
Haven't I
ale
had
chyba
enough
się
yet? That
e-rape
body in the
dla
ambulance.
osób, które mają słuchawki.
Then the forest. But this
Zbliża, tak
place
jest.
is...
Brace
This is
yourself.
exactly what I was trying to run away from. I don't want to be here. Make it go away.
I assumed it would be wise to give you a little taste of the suffering you'd endure.
Legion zaraz tutaj był,
I
widać.
want you to understand that you can keep going long after you can't.
Crucified, all alone, in one place that's changed it all. I really don't want to be here. It's stuck in the cross. I suppose I could easily pull it out. Weźmy sobie.
Hey, it's Gordon Freeman.
Możemy przyjebać babci? Niestety. As useful as these things can be, there is nothing I can do with the crowbar here. Śmierć.
Susan, it's time to make a decision. The parasites are coming, whether you want it or not. You haven't really got much choice. You must stand up for yourself.
I take
Zrobię to po
orders
swojemu.
from nobody. I'll do it my way.
Don't you understand? There is no other way.
Well, I don't know that. Besides, you could be lying to me. How do I know you aren't? I'm no murderer. I don't want to be. I'll find another way without you.
What?
Look, I appreciate you giving me another chance. Don't get me wrong. I
No,
can
just
see
you won't.
now that I've made a mistake. And I'm ready to try to fix my life.
You like spoopy
But I
shit?
really don't like what you're saying. If there's one thing I learned in life, It's that people let you down all the
Hands on
time.
gameplay, I need
I
healing.
don't rely on myself. I can't rely on anyone else.
Nie, sorry, Genji.
You fool! You damned
Witamy
arrogant
dalej
fool!
serdecznie. nie
You
moje
have
streamie.
no idea what you have just done. But fine, have it your way. In the end, I will be the one laughing at you. I always am.
Yeah. Don't laugh too hard, old woman. You might break something.
When we meet again, you will beg me on your knees to give you a second chance.
I don't really believe in second chances, so I might have to disappoint you again. Look, this is all just a bad dream. I want to wake up. I'm back in the house.
O, wyjebało
Okay,
nas z
it'll be
serwera.
fine. I don't need her. I'm sure I'll figure out what to do.
Dobra, wypierdzielamy z tym.
I can't get through these. What the hell are they anyway?
Megec.
Jedna z niewielu rzeczy, która mnie
I
naprawdę
can't get
brzydzi.
through these. What the hell are they anyway?
I call exterminatus on that house.
Strange. The flame seems strong and steady, but there is no smoke.
Mało creepy shit mnie rusza, ale larwy to jest... Ew.
I can't get through these. What the hell are they
Przynajmniej w
anyway?
większości stworzeń. Na przykład ambystomy są fajne. Ambystomy, larwy pszczół są okej.
Okej, wygląda na to, że babcia się na nas obraziła, ale i tak musimy wykonać tak naprawdę jej misję. Nie powiedziała nam tego wprost, ale musimy zdmuchnąć świeczkę.
They left me no choice, Alice. Maybe one day you'll forgive me.
A dzień nie najgorzej, diak. Dzięki.
I nie ma robali.
Zabiłeś człowieka, wiesz o tym?
Wiem o tym.
Do it again!
Właśnie, ciekawe co by się stało, gdybym teraz zdmuchnął wszystkie.
Do it!
Czy jestem w stanie... Tak, zróbmy save'a. Okej.
I think that's enough for now.
Czyli wygląda na to, że nie da się zdmuchnąć więcej niż jedno.
What the? How did I get back here?
Namijmy nasze ciałko, nie jest nam potrzebne w tej chwili. Jak to jest gra romantyzm generalnie.
O, gdzieś tam w tle chyba Mont Blanc siedzi. A nie. Przepraszam, to jest tylko pusta przestrzeń.
Mhm. Czymś w rodzaju można byłoby powiedzieć Sheolu. Ale skoro mamy crowbar, to możemy ujebać deski.
Krucza sztaba? A, tu się rączkę ucięło na początku. Czy co? Nie?
Coś ty zrobił.
Idę sobie.
Coś ty... Wracaj tu. Dobra, teraz będzie e-rape. Uda nam się. Klik. Nie wiem czemu miałem... Zawsze mi się jakoś kojarzyło, że to było wszystko... dużo głośniejsze z jakiegoś powodu.
Przepraszam, myślałem, że to było zaraz na początku gry.
No bo to jest początek gry.
Kiedy ty zacząłeś streamować?
Jakieś 40 minut temu, ale słuchaliśmy dialogów, okej? James Spanos.
Przepraszam, że ja zaspoilowałem początek gry przed napisami. Kurwa.
Też.
Też. I don't mean to. I'm so sorry. Juniu?
Kajaj się.
What? Metal Gear can shoot nukes? I don't know.
The Cat Lady. I to był chyba z tego co pamiętam najbardziej fuck-upnięty chapter ze wszystkich. Czyli chapter drugi.
Yes, I do enjoy fine art. Thank you for noticing. There's a certain raw beauty to it that modern painters often fail to recreate. I always wanted to be an artist myself, but it'll be a long time before I can call myself that. I often say that patience are my canvas.
Ale hej, rączka
But my
wróciła.
job is more about restoration.
Trochę srebrnej taśmy szło.
I look at the damaged human minds and bring them back to their former beauty. I'm sorry, I'm probably
Ujej, zobacz tego
boring
mema na
you.
Discordzie.
No, it's not that. It's just... It's been a difficult couple of days. I'd really like to go home.
Of course, and go home you will. As soon as we've done this little assessment, okay, you'll probably know how it works. I've read in your file you used to be a nurse.
Yes, I know very well how it works. You want to check if I'm nuts.
Well, I wouldn't use that expression, obviously. But yes, we have to make sure you're safe and figure out how to help you. Also, as a nurse yourself, you know there's always paperwork involved. These forms won't fill themselves. Honestly, Susan, you have nothing to worry about. This is just a formality. I could tell straight away that you are not nuts.
Fine. What would you like to know? I will answer all your questions. Then I'll go home, take a long shower, and catch up on sleep.
Wonderful. Let's see then. Where do we begin?
Wstawaj.
She's awake,
Ktoś na
Doctor.
czacie był, że wrócił.
Good evening.
I
It's
know,
good to
right?
see you awake at last.
Juniu?
You're in the Cedar Lake Hospital. My name is Andrew. I'm one of the doctors. Would you confirm your name for me, please?
Andrew Golara.
Susan Ashworth.
Hello, Mrs. Ashworth. I'm glad to see you're all right. You're on the ward now. Your condition is stable. I can see your brain functions just fine and there's no permanent damage of any sort. We've checked your internal organs and they're fine too. You're a very lucky lady, Susan. You might experience extreme tiredness and lethargy for a couple of days, but that should soon pass. I would advise plenty of rest now. The nurses on this ward will take it from here. Please let them know if you need anything. Take care, Mrs. Ashworth. Please, don't try to speak. What did you say? Don't worry, Mrs. Ashworth. Your arm is fine. No, no, no. There was nothing wrong with your arm, darling. Now calm down.
Would you like me to get you some water? Let me get you a drink. I'll be back in a second.
Nawet nie poczekała, aż jej coś odpowiemy. Pięknie, pięknie. Światło, proszę.
I'm sorry, Susan. Did I wake you? I have to take your blood pressure. 2 seconds and I'm gone. My name is Liz, by the way. I'm sorry. I know this isn't very nice. Believe me, I hate waking people up just for this. But being a nuisance is part of my stupid job, unfortunately. Oof, I hate this place. Tell you what, Susan. Can I call you Susan? So anyway, I shouldn't say it, but
Świetna
you know I'm
pielęgniarka.
going to anyway. You are so lucky. It's crazy. You doing what you've done, and her walking in, seeing what she saw. That was a chance. 1 in a million. I'm not making any sense again, am I? I'm tired. They're working
Zamknij w
us to
końcu
death here,
mordę.
you know.
Ile
Modern day
można?
slavery. One day I'll tell them what I really think. I swear I will. Ah, and here it is. You've got the blood pressure of an 18-year-old. Just wanted to say you're lucky, I think. And that I hope
Lekki.
you've changed your mind about some things. Got to go, but I'll see you later. You take care, sweetheart, yeah?
No nie wiem, jest pielęgniarką, powinna być pozytywnie nastawiona, przynajmniej przy pacjentach i tak dalej, a nie... Wie pani co, moja robota się nie cierpię tutaj pracować i nie cierpię was wszystkich. Powinniście wszyscy zdechnąć na te choroby, na które jesteście chorzy. Równie dobrze mogła to powiedzieć.
Miałaś zajebiste szczęście, że cię uratowali. Halo, lampo.
Ale mi się przypomnieli, Marsjanie atakują.
Bad dream.
To wam kazał montować lampy solarne nad łóżkami.
Praise, praise, praise the sun.
No, just a dream like any other.
Oh, that's fine then. I nearly woke you up, you see. Saw you tossing and turning as I came in here. You looked like you were having a horrible nightmare. I get nightmares sometimes. I get them, and I can't wake up.
Już jej nie
Or
lubię,
sometimes I
zamknij
dream of
mordę.
falling. Those are strange dreams. Because I think I like them. I keep falling, but I never fall, if you know what I mean. Never hit the ground. Never.
What happened to me?
Well, how much do you remember?
I took some pills, and I fell asleep in the chair. I remember how the room kept spinning around me slowly. I felt so calm, and then...
Powiedzieć jej czy nie?
I woke up
Raczej nie.
here, and I saw you. Can you now tell me who found me, and what happened?
Well, your body went into a coma. You were lucky she came home and found you. I told you that before.
What? Who found me?
Your daughter,
Ale
of
jak tak
course.
spojrzałem na tą
She
całą
called an
lampę
ambulance.
za mikrofonem
If it wasn't for her,
Pixar,
she'd be dead now, Susan.
My daughter.
Yes. Why? Why'd you look so pale all of a sudden, Susan?
I don't have a daughter. Whoever she is, she lied.
But why would she do that?
How should I know? I was in a coma, apparently.
So she lied. It doesn't change the fact that you owe her your life.
I was fine. I didn't ask for any help. Sorry. When will they let me go home?
I'm not sure. Probably not today. Maybe tomorrow.
Wypuśćcie mnie.
Look, I shouldn't say that, but you seem like a nice person. I feel like I should warn you. There's this doctor here. They call him Dr. X.
Doktor.
He's a chief of psychiatry in this
Jest
hospital.
łysy i
He won't
siedzi
be able
w
to
tym
go home.
wózku
He'll
na
listen
kółkach.
to you, and he's really good at getting
Da-da-da-dum,
into your
dum-dum.
head. You know what I'm saying? He will ask you a lot of tricky questions. But he's a really great guy. You should trust him.
Szczerze, miałbym ochotę już jej kazać spierdzielać, ale... For the
Did you
sake
see
of it.
this daughter of mine?
No, sorry, Susan. Apparently she came in the
Sorry.
ambulance with you, but then she remembered something and had to go. I think someone mentioned she went in quite a hurry.
Of course she did. She was worried I'd ask her what she was doing in my flat.
Saving your life?
Do I really have to give her a benefit of the doubt just because of that?
One would assume so. That girl is a hero. Maybe real heroes always leave before their identity is revealed.
Or she was a burglar, attempting to steal from me.
That's a possibility too. Have you got anything very precious in your flat?
Maybe.
Co to za pytanie? Czy masz coś cennego w swoim domu?
How long have I been here?
I was told you arrived at the hospital at 7 in the evening. You had a cardiac arrest in the ambulance. They had to resuscitate you. Your heart stopped beating for nearly a minute, but they managed to bring you back. You went to the intensive care unit, where they gave you a dose of antidote and pumped your stomach. As soon as your condition was stable, they brought you on this ward. It's called Dime Ward. I call it Die Ward, because all the patients who come here want to die. It's a suicide
Słodko.
watch unit. That's why it's so strict. You have to be careful. Nurses here are trigger happy with the sedatives.
Tell me more about this Dr. X.
His name is Xavier Zellman, but everyone just calls him Dr. X. He comes on the ward often, usually late in the afternoon or in
Przypadek.
the evening. I personally really like him, but you hear all sorts of stories in a place like this, you know. I don't know what to believe anymore. All I know is he's been very friendly and supportive. Some doctors won't even say hello to you.
Nie,
But
chyba za
Dr.
takimi
X
bardziej
usually
przepadamy.
stops and asks how I am. He knows I have some problems. He can see I'm not happy here. He actually offered me some free weekly sessions. I think I might take him up on his offer.
Go
What are they saying
forever!
about him?
Oh yeah, they say
Powinni mi za to
supposedly
płacić.
nurses, cleaners,
Powinni.
patients.
Powinni.
He doesn't care, as long as they're wearing a skirt. One girl I knew, Linda, I heard they had an affair. Stupid girl.
No, może
she
za
left.
5 lat, jak
And I never
będę
saw
miał
her again.
więcej niż
Now, why
1000
do you
subów,
think
może
that
będzie
is?
gadzie granie
Dr.
sale
X
na
got her
Gogu.
knocked up. They covered it up and quietly
No.
got rid of her. Probably paid her some money. I don't know how these things work, but it must have been enough to shut her up. I bet he'll be more careful now. But I can't really say a bad word about him, personally. Well, one thing. Maybe. Don't laugh, okay? He's got a weird smell.
What do you mean?
He smells funny. I don't know. Maybe it's just bad aftershave. Or maybe it's something he eats.
Cebula.
Thanks for the warning.
Naciera się cebulą po
I'll try
goleniu.
not to get too close to him.
Now that I think about it, there's something else too. I'll tell you this, Susan. He starts talking to you, and you just open up and tell him everything. It's very odd. I don't exactly hide things from people, but he got some really private stuff out of me. Really private. You know what I mean? Things I wouldn't tell my mother about. And we haven't even started those sessions yet. So, be prepared for that.
Sure. But it's a bit too late for me to hide how I feel now anyway. I think I made it very clear when I swallowed those pills.
Dobra,
Tell me
opowiedz
something
nam o
more
sobie,
about
niech
yourself.
będzie.
Me? I'm a nobody. I'm just a hard-working girl. We all have to pay our bills somehow, right? I rent a room not far from here. There are 2 other girls living in the house. One is an auxiliary nurse, like me. She's
Dobra,
always
jeszcze
sick.
idę na chwilę
The other
odsapnąć, ale
one's a
wkrótce
stripper.
będę.
At least I think
Jeszcze?
so. She's never home at night.
Maybe she works at night, like you.
Yeah, but I don't leave for work wearing red stockings and heels, do I?
No, you're right. You're a real nurse, not some man's fantasy of one.
I used to do all that for my boyfriend. You know, dress up as a sexy nurse and all. Well, I did it just once, really. He didn't like it that much. He didn't like me that much either. Broke up with me last Valentine's Day. Of all the days, he chose that one, eh? He never told me why, but I don't care anymore.
Znakomity chłopak. Dobra,
I'm
daj nam
tired.
spać, babka.
Let me sleep now.
Fine. I'll see you again. Be careful who you trust here, Susan. They will be watching you.
How do I know you're not one of them?
You don't. But do I really look like a bad person to you?
I don't know. Maybe not.
I'll see you tonight. Remember what I said. Dreams are just dreams. But when they turn into nightmares, it's good to have someone there to pinch your arm and wake you up, right?
We'll start with a little chat about your childhood. I want you to be as honest as possible. It's important if we want to get to the bottom of your problem. Count to 10 and tell me when you're ready, Susan. This isn't all about whether you're nuts or not, like we said before. It's about finding what has caused how you're feeling now and creating a working solution. In order to achieve that, I need to get to know you better. Can we talk about your childhood first? Your parents. When you're a child, your life revolves around them. What was your father like? Did you have a good relationship with him?
Idźmy w zaparte, twierdźmy, że nasza rodzinka była generalnie zajebista. Tak, to jest ten Dr. X. Nie przypomina niestety tego z X-Menów. Nie będzie nas chciał z naszą supermocą nieśmiertelności. Szkoda.
Yeah, I had a great dad. I have very fond memories of my father. He was always
mała
there for me,
Susan.
no matter what I did. He never got angry or upset. I suppose I never really gave him any reasons to be. I was a good child. Not perfect. But then again, no one's perfect. Whatever made me try to kill myself, it definitely has nothing to do with him.
Where is he now?
He died 6 years ago. Cancer.
Do you miss him?
Of course I miss him. How can you even ask me that?
It's my job to ask these questions, Susan. Let's talk about your mother now. What was she like? Would you care to tell me about her?
Również była wspaniała.
I can't complain. My mum was great. She
Dead in
brought me up
Bermuda.
well. Me and her. We were like best friends.
Powiem
Like
szczerze, że nie kojarzę.
soulmates. We did everything together. She passed away 7 years ago. When Dad first got diagnosed with cancer, it was too much for her. He kept pretending he was fine, but she just couldn't take it. Her heart gave up. She died quickly. My father kept fighting it. Another 8 months of illness and intensive chemo finally beat him, though. He thought he was unbeatable, but he wasn't.
To jest dokładnie to, o czym mówię w Bluesie. Ta gra jest
I'm
strasznie
beginning to get
klimatyczna.
a better
I to mi się w niej
picture.
najbardziej
That's
podoba, mimo
enough
że
about
grafika
your
jest bardzo,
parents for now. Let's
nazwijmy to,
take 2
nietypowa.
minutes and we will talk about something else.
I need to get out of this place. I hate hospitals. Besides, I really want to go home and forget all about this.
Okej. Just looking at this pillow makes me wonder how many people have died in their heads. With their heads on it. I'm sure it's been washed many times since then, but it still sends a chill down my spine. Come to think about it, I nearly died here myself. Wait, I did die for a moment, didn't I? Zobaczmy, co mamy pod poduszeczką. Nic, szkoda. The nails are stuck at 10.8. It's probably broken, or maybe it just needs new batteries. Weźmy rękawiczki, im więcej tym lepiej. Masa środków uspokajających specjalnie dla nas.
Hello?
Ktoś w łazience.
I guess I should wait my turn.
Tak, i to jest piękne. Anne Burton, 35 years of age. She's taken lots of sedatives and has a long history of drug abuse. It seems that on top of it all, she's taking methadone for heroin withdrawal syndrome. At the bottom of the page, there's a note saying she's actually a private patient who's staying here out of her own free will. Lucky lady, I guess it won't be easy for me to leave the world. Szczerze mówiąc, nie wiem. Na razie chciałbym zostać troszeczkę dłużej przy The Cat Lady. Możemy wejść? Clearly. Możemy się położyć w jej łóżku nawet. Czy coś masz pod poduszeczką? Nic. Tutaj z kolei mamy 11:40. Are all clocks broken in this hospital? No, I don't think so. A, tej dziwki też nie lubię.
I'd like to go home now.
Well, so would I. But there are procedures and a system in place. I can't just let you go like that.
What?
Look, I'm very busy at the moment. I'll come and talk to you in a minute, all right?
Nie, bluza, nie wolno.
Can I make a phone call, please?
Oh, yes, of course. But the phone's being used at the moment. Can you please come back in 5 minutes? Thanks.
Thanks for nothing. Kiedy? Dobre pytanie, jak tylko znajdę trochę czasu. Biorąc pod uwagę, że zbliża się sesja, może być to nieco problematyczne, ale postaramy się kiedyś jeszcze wcisnąć na pewno. Kto wie, może nawet uda się w tygodniu, jak będzie jakiś lżejszy dzień w pracy.
Is Liz here?
And who's Liz?
That young nurse who was here last night. Black hair, very chatty. She said her name was Liz.
I'm sorry. A lot of people come through here. I can't remember everyone's name. Can you return to your bed now, please? It's nearly time for your medication. I can't be chasing around after every single patient.
Beg your pardon?
Look, I'm very busy at the moment. I'll come and talk to you in a minute, all right?
Jestem bardzo zajęta siedzeniem na stołku. Możemy
Please do
wziąć?
not touch these. They are all confidential documents.
Yeah? Well, maybe you shouldn't leave them out on the desk for everyone to see.
If you are looking for something to read, we have some magazines for patients here.
Thanks, but I think I'll pass. Excuse me, where's the exit?
It's just down the corridor, ma'am.
Thanks. I'll be on my way then.
Can I see the discharge letter first?
A discharge letter? What for?
Some of our patients are under observation and aren't allowed out of the ward. For their own safety, of course.
It sounds like we're prisoners here.
It's for the patient's safety, ma'am. If you haven't been discharged by the doctors, I'm afraid I can't let you through. May I ask what your name is?
I'll come back later.
Please do, ma'am. We'll be right here.
No, tego się obawiam, że właśnie tutaj będziesz. Czy możemy coś wziąć?
Please do not touch these. They
Nie.
are all confidential documents.
Więcej
I was only going to
confidential
tidy up.
documents.
I'm sorry. Are you one of the housekeepers? Why did you dress up as a patient?
I just can't stand mess, that's all. And there's no need to be sarcastic.
Who's being sarcastic?
Tu. Okej, sąsiadka zza drzwi. Możemy z nią pogadać? Another suicidal patient. Strange. She looks like someone I know. Pogadajmy z nią.
Hi, are you alright? Can we talk for a minute?
I can't talk. Please, just leave me alone.
Oh, I mean you no harm. I'm trapped here, just like you.
Trapped? I don't know. It's just so hard to think without it. But you're a stranger. And you're not one of those lovely nurses either. They look after me so well. I trust the nurses like I trusted my mother.
I just want to talk. I need your help.
Unless it's Mother who sent you. Was it her? Please tell me it was her.
Yeah, sure. I'm a good friend of your mother.
I missed her so much. I can't remember you very well. But you should know this. If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
Yeah, sure I do. Now, let me ask you.
What is it?
Oh, well...
What is my mother's name?
Anne Burton.
No, that's my name. You don't know my mother, you little liar. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
O, kwiatki. Chryzantemy. Super, oddział dla samobójców i efekt jest taki, że sadzą tutaj jeszcze chryzantemy, które w wielu kulturach, zresztą w tym polskiej, są kojarzone głównie ze śmiercią. Znakomicie. I don't like flowers. I really don't care what they smell like. No way I'm taking them. I don't like flowers, especially chrysanthemums. Oh. I hate flowers. To już czytaliśmy. Szukam jakichś informacji na temat jej imienia. Sing. It looks like it hasn't been emptied for a while. There are lots of discarded medication pots in there, among other gross stuff. Notes. Please stop writing messages on the mirror while we are currently experiencing difficulties maintaining high level of cleanliness due to sudden absence of our cleaning staff. We ask all patients to be considerate and help us keep the ward tidy. Lustro. Nie mogę na siebie patrzeć. The mirror is cracked. A large shard of glass is lying on the side. Weźmy sobie od razu. If they find it at me, they will think I'm a complete psycho, but it might be useful too. I will risk it. It's rather filthy. Ale tak, możemy skorzystać z toalety, z tym, że nie ma to, z tego co pamiętam, żadnego większego sensu.
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second.
Spróbujmy z Elizabeth może.
Elizabeth.
No, you're wrong. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
Shall we swap our name bands?
Mother always told me not to talk to strangers. I can't take it. I'm being good now. Only talk to my nurses and good friends. If you really are a friend,
Kurczę,
you
jakie
will
to
know my
mogło być
mother's
imię?
name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second.
Próbuję jakoś połączyć któreś z tych imion z...
Sarah.
No. If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name
z
that haunts
czymkolwiek,
me.
co tutaj się
A
dzieje, ale...
beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second.
Jakby nic z tego nie jest w żaden sposób nawet nie tyle oczywiste, co prawdopodobne.
You're wrong. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone. If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second.
Nie ma co strzelać.
Mandy.
No, you're wrong. Leave me
Okej,
alone.
czyli wygląda na to, że w
Please,
takim razie
just
prawdopodobnie
leave
pojawi
me
się na
alone.
liście dopiero w momencie, kiedy się w jakiś cudowny sposób jego dowiemy. Cóż to jest? A, już chyba pamiętam. Musimy wziąć leki, a żeby to zrobić... Musimy w jakiś sposób zwrócić na siebie uwagę. Ale. O. To było hot water czy cold water? Ale. Okej, przy zimnej nie zaparuje. Chyba, że w ten sposób się dowiemy czegoś na temat imienia. A cóż za imię zawiera słowo ale? O. Odkręćmy wszędzie po prostu kurki z gorącą wodą. Chyba, że... Teraz już się ale nie pojawiło. Ale, no właśnie.
Someone is coming.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
I'm feeling a bit woozy.
Are you really? You look fine to me.
No, I'm really not feeling well.
Fine, I'll call the doctor for you. But I can't help it if he's busy and can't get here straight away. In the meantime, I know how to make you feel better. I think it's time we give you some medication. Can you please tell me your name and your date of birth?
Drugs.
Susan Ashworth, 24th of May, 1970.
I'm just going to check your name band now to confirm that. That's fine. That's fine. I'd like you to drink this liquid, please. It will help you relax. It will help you relax.
Coś się zgliczowało. Ale okej, weźmy.
That's a good girl. Now, drink it down. You'll feel much better. Now, go back to your room and rest. You'll be able to relax and have a great sleep.
Sheila. A więc tak się nazywa matka Anny. It's a toilet door. Okej, wygląda na to, że możemy się tylko położyć. No, do drugiego pokoju w tej chwili nie wejdziemy. Dobra, tam dalej już nic nie ma. So hard to concentrate. Is this thing filled with drugs? Dziabnij, dziabnij! Red liquid is gushing out. Co teraz tutaj mamy? What is it exactly? And how did I get it? It's all a bit blurry, I can't really remember much. Dobra. Wejdźmy. I połóżmy się spać. Niezły towar. Generalnie rzecz biorąc.
The drugs have worn off and I feel better now. But I can't let them do that to me again. I need to get out of here.
Zróbmy teraz save'a. I wypijmy to. I've had enough drugs already. Drinking this would probably kill me. Dobra, niech i tak będzie. Czy coś nam się pojawiło? Nope, nic. Hej.
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second.
Mam wrażenie, że generalnie cała grafika, wszystkie grafiki szpitali zostały, wiesz, w oparciu o polskie
Sheila.
Yes, it
zrobione.
was my mother who sent you after all. I'm sorry I didn't believe you. But my head's all messed up.
So, let's have a little chat, sweetheart. Do you know how to get out of here?
We're not supposed to get out. We must stay here. Do what they say. Take pills they give us. Sometimes, if I behave, they give me the red stuff. I wait for it. I'm being good.
What is this red stuff?
It's a drug. My favourite one. Red stuff takes the pain away. I must stay here. Good nurses have been most kind. They always remember. They know I'm suffering. But it is not the same as the drugs I see in my dreams. On the other side of the mirror, there's a spider's heart full of drugs. I just can't seem to find it anymore.
I see. How about we swap our name bands?
Oh yeah, I don't mind. But that would be like a favour to you, yeah?
Well, technically, you wouldn't lose anything, because I'd give you my name band instead. Does that make any sense?
Sure, yeah. I do want something better in return though. I'm not that stupid. I know you'll use it to get out of here.
Oh, I never said you're stupid. I just really want to go home. Please understand.
That's fine. I don't mind. I'll give it to you if you get me the red stuff. What do you say?
I thought nurses give it to you anyway.
No, not that. I'm talking about the real thing. Something you can only get in the world of dreams. Now that is something special.
Tak się składa, że
Is it
akurat mamy.
safe?
It's perfectly safe.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. What exactly is this little treat you mentioned?
It's the red teardrop of pure happiness. They bring it. I drink it down. And my pain goes away. Without it, I just feel so angry. It's like I'm going crazy. It's funny, but I just get so fucking angry sometimes.
O, strong language.
I'm dying, I think. We're all dying, I heard. She said I'd go to hell for it, but I didn't do anything. I didn't know. Does he know?
Who?
Him!
Right. Okay. No, probably not.
I need the red medicine. I need it now. I must be a good girl. I must be a nice girl.
Maybe I could get you some of that stuff. Do you know where they keep it?
Oh, they have it hidden well. You can't get there. Or maybe you can. I see it in my dreams sometimes. It's where the nurses are. But in my dream, there are no nurses there. I see it, but I can't get it. It's so near, and yet so far. I can still hear the broken heartbeat of the spider's heart.
I'll talk to you later, yeah?
Yes, go. Be careful. They're watching us. And remember, we must be nice to earn the red stuff. Always be nice.
Poor woman.
Możemy jej dać?
I've found the thing you asked me for, but are you absolutely certain it won't harm you?
Don't be silly. Of course it won't.
Fine. I hope you know what you're doing. Can I have your name band now, please?
Yes. No matter what they say, I do keep my promises.
What do they... You know what? It doesn't matter. Thank you for your help.
Okej, i teraz wygląda na to, że dostaliśmy opaskę z imieniem Anny Burton. Z czymś mi się kojarzy to nazwisko, ale nie jestem w stanie go do niczego przypiąć. Pozwolę sobie tutaj... A tak, możemy skorzystać z toalety. Znakomicie. Nie to miałem zrobić, ale okej, czemu nie? Jest to jeden ze sposobów, a przynajmniej sposób, który ja pamiętam na wydostanie się stąd, I believe.
Someone is coming.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
The toilet's blocked.
What? Ah, well, that's hardly an emergency.
It is when you need to use it urgently, like I do.
I see. Fine, I'll sort it out. Just give me a minute. Ah, it's the gloves. Again! I guess I'll have to get my hands dirty since the cleaner's called in sick.
Dobra. Udało nam się ją w ten sposób przegonić z lobby, więc powinniśmy być w stanie teraz gwizdnąć. Wypis pani Anny Burton.
Sorry, Mom, can't let you through. We'll need to see a discharge letter from your doctor first.
Here. Are you happy now?
Yes, that seems fine. Can I just check your name band to confirm that you are indeed Anne Burton?
Oh, all right. I didn't realize you knew how to read. There you go. Can I go now?
Of course. Thank you, Mom. We'll see you soon.
No, you won't. Now get out of my way.
Ach, jaka wściekła. O,
And you
Doctor.
must be Susan Ashworth.
Well, perhaps I am?
Do you mind if I ask you where you're heading to?
I was just going for a little walk. Stretch my legs. Get some fresh air.
ostrzał?
Give it a rest. I'm not going anywhere.
Miss Ashworth, please relax. There's been a mistake. You have been prescribed wrong medication. I apologize sincerely on behalf of my team and the hospital, but luckily we managed to spot it on time.
On time? You have no idea what I've been through?
Once again, I'm truly sorry. I promise no more drugs will be given to you. I personally guarantee you will have a good, peaceful sleep tonight, and you can be discharged in the morning.
Why can't I go tonight? I want to go now.
I'm really sorry, but we can't legally discharge suicidal patients. without a full psychiatric assessment. It's too
Będzie
late for
zjebka.
it now, but I promise we'll have a chat in my office first thing in the morning, okay? And then you can go home. Is that all right?
I haven't really got much choice, have I?
Now I'd like to ask you some questions about your life, Susan. You might find them very personal, but it's important that you answer me as honestly as possible.
Fine. Let's get it over with then, shall we? I'd like to go home at last.
Of course, I understand. So, Susan, let's see. Are you living alone at the moment?
Okej, mówmy wszystko zgodnie z prawdą.
I live on my own, and it suits me just fine. I don't need anyone. People mostly bore me. Sometimes they annoy me or upset me. I'm happy with how things are at the moment. I have my little bit of space, and it's my own. It's private. I'd like to keep it that way.
What
Ale
do
po
you
co
do
mówisz
for
aż
a
tyle?
living?
I'm a waitress. I work in a cafe.
You do? Do you like it?
It's okay. I don't mind it. It's just a job.
It's important to keep busy. I'd advise you get back to work as soon as next week.
I will.
Describe to me what your mornings look like. What is the first thing you do each day?
Karmię koty i gram na pianinie. Dobra.
I drink strong
Piję
coffee
mocną kawę
and
i
smoke on the balcony. I know
odpalam
it's not a
papierosa.
great start for the day, but it's one of my little pleasures in life that I find very hard to say no to.
Would you
Jestem
say that you
zawiedziony
feel
ilością
safer
kotów w
at
tej grze.
home than outside?
Musimy wrócić do mieszkania. Myślę, że tam może być ich nieco więcej. Nie wiem co powiedział, ale okej. Czemu nie?
Yeah, I suppose.
Z grzeczności nie
It's
przeczę.
not really about safety. I've just felt sad for a long time now. Really sad, you know? Somehow it brings me down even more when I go out and see all those happy, successful people. It makes me feel more like a failure. If I don't see it, it doesn't hurt that much.
What do you think is missing in your life? Or rather, what is one thing that you think would make your life better?
Więcej kotów? Pieniądze, przyjaciel, lepszy wygląd. No, powiedzmy,
Something
że
to fight for, you know? A reason to go on.
There's always a reason to live. Sometimes we just don't see it that clearly.
Well, Doctor, I must have gone all blind then, because I can't see any.
Have you ever attended group therapy for depression or some other form of counseling?
Yes.
czemu nie?
It
Powiedzmy,
didn't
że
help
tak,
much,
że
as you
chodziliśmy
can
na
see.
zajęcia.
Just something to think about. I can see you're really willing to open up and talk about your issues. That's a positive sign.
I haven't really talked about my feelings for a long time.
You're doing very well so far. Do you have problems sleeping?
Every night. I take pills for that. There aren't any left now, though.
In the light of recent events, I think you should stay off those pills for a while. I suggest you drink some hot milk before bed instead. Would you describe for me how you feel at the moment?
Dobra,
Definitely
powiedzmy, że
better
lepiej.
than before the accident.
Nie wspaniale, ale jest
Good.
okej.
Hopefully you can now move on from here. With a bit of luck you will enjoy life again. Suicide attempts often have that effect on people. Same as near-death experience. It makes you realize that you're not ready to die yet. Do you find it hard to concentrate?
Nie.
No, not really.
Do you drink alcohol, Susan?
Only sometimes.
I'd suggest you don't consume any alcohol at all for a while. Does that sound like something you can do?
Yeah, sure. I'm not a big drinker anyway.
Lampka wina.
Sometimes
Raz na
when
tydzień.
life gets too much and people feel sad or upset, they think about suicide. Do you often think about suicide?
Well, I used to think about it sometimes. Don't you think about it when you're really down?
Susan, I'm a psychiatrist. My job is to talk people out of it. Would you ask a fireman if he ever thinks about setting fire to his house?
I suppose not. But I'm sure lots of people have times when they do think about it.
I couldn't say, Susan. The statistics show that men are 3 times more likely than women to commit suicide. That puts you in the minority. But of course, that's missing.
Nie przejmuj się, Bluza. Możesz skorzystać z telefonu do innej rzeczy, a potem po
There's
prostu
always a
cofnąć
way
nieco
of solving whatever problem you might
stream.
have.
I realize that now.
Please, in your own words, try to explain to me, why did you really try to take your own life, Susan?
Polećmy takim typowym
Nothing was
depresyjnym
making
tekstem.
me happy anymore. There wasn't a single thing that would bring a smile to my face. I kept thinking, won't it be better if I just disappear? I tried. I really tried to find something. Took a long bath, picked up a book, watched some television, but I just couldn't get into anything. All those things seemed like worthless distractions, and I myself felt obsolete, needless. It just would get worse and worse. By the afternoon, I realized I cried for the past 3 hours. I didn't even know I'd been crying until I went to the bathroom and saw my face in the mirror. I looked like a ghost. I looked like I was dead already, you know? And then I saw the sleeping pills. I thought, why not? And I did it.
Do you feel as if you're a burden, or that life isn't worth living?
Cóż, ta gra generalnie, nie wiem, w moim mniemaniu całkiem nieźle pokazuje, czym tak naprawdę jest depresja. Nie jest bycie smutnym, to jest po prostu bycie pustym.
Sometimes, when I feel really low, I used to think everyone would be happier without me. But I guess people don't really care. Besides, I live alone. Who could I be a burden to?
What makes you feel better?
Koty.
My cats. I always put out a bowl of food for the stray cats. They're ever so grateful. I like their company.
What makes you feel worse?
Dobra, powiedzmy, że nie lubimy
Too much
hałasu.
noise really upsets me. I can hear everything through the thin walls of my flat. I have this neighbor. He often parties late into the night. It drives me crazy.
Have you imagined your funeral and how people will react to your death?
Oh, I never really thought about that. But I guess it would be a cheap one. I don't really know what they do with people like me. Maybe they just throw us in a hole and forget about it, since there'd be nobody to visit my grave anyway.
I don't think so, Susan. The city would pay for it.
Or so they want people to believe.
Finally, I'd like you to tell me about Eric.
Eric?
Jaki Erik?
Yes, your husband. I believe this might be important.
To ja mam
What
męża?
can you tell me about your relationship? What had
Okej.
happened between you two?
Wygląda na to, że jedyną opcją jest tak czy siak go olanie. Z jakiegoś powodu.
There's nothing to talk about.
Fine. I suppose you've opened enough for one day. Okay, one more question. This is just a formality, but I have to ask, are you going to do it again?
That's a hard one. I don't know. But hey, I've got it. The answer is no, I'm not. Thank you very much.
Excellent. We're nearly done here.
Na
There's
razie,
just
bluza.
one more thing I must clear with you. What exactly happened last night?
Well, after I'd met you outside the ward yesterday, I went back to my room and fell asleep. I slept really well, considering what happened earlier. But then someone woke me up. It was the same nurse who was so friendly with me the first night. She said we needed to talk.
We must go, Susan. You are not safe here.
But
Please, you must follow me. Quickly.
Dobra, biegniemy za Liz.
I went after her. The ward seemed very quiet. It must have been late at night.
Hurry!
Wait for me. Tell me what's going on here. The security guys were gone. She pointed at the corridor and said,
You go first. I'll explain everything in a minute. Susan, if we don't escape now, they're going to hurt you. Please trust me. I know a way out of here. I'll help you escape. Let's go down this corridor. I'll be right behind you.
Przywalisz mi pałą pewnie. Okej, jest cały czas. Przywalisz mi pałą w potylicę i okradniesz.
I think I can hear someone coming.
Damn it! We can't go through there. Let's turn back, Susan. I know another way.
Biegnijmy, biegnijmy. Czasem trzeba ludziom
Turn left
zaufać.
here. We can use the maintenance lift to get us out of this place.
I do windy. Tylko czemu żeśmy... No nie wygląda to jak góra.
What are we doing on the roof?
Dokładnie.
Liz.
Co robimy na dachu?
What the hell are you doing? And why is there blood on your clothes? Liz,
It's quicker than the stairs. And besides, all the doors are locked anyway. This is the only way out of here. The only escape. Let's both jump. It won't hurt, you'll see.
this is a bad idea. Come down and we'll talk.
I've made up my mind. I need to end this suffering now. Besides, I have no one to live for anyway. No one ever listened to me. No one ever cared.
I listened. You're a nice girl. You have your whole life ahead of you.
You listened. Did you really?
Of course I did. You talk a lot, but I've always been a good listener. I liked talking to you.
So do you remember that story then? The one I told you the other night? The one about the woman in A&E?
Kurczę, nie kojarzę takiej historii.
Actually, I don't think you told me that story.
Maybe I didn't. Or maybe you just didn't pay attention like everyone else.
But, okay, I can prove to you that I listened. Just don't jump, please.
You can prove it? Fine. I'll give you a second chance. Did I tell you about my flatmate? Did I tell you what one of them does for a living?
Tak.
If you really listened, you will remember this one.
She's a stripper.
Yes. Or at least that's what I think she is. You've listened. I just wish other people did.
I'm sure they do.
Opłacało się słuchać.
It can't be that bad.
What do you know? Why do you care anyway?
I don't want you to make the same mistake I did.
I thought you of all people knew how it feels. When you're trapped, and you can't trust anyone.
Look, I'm sure there must be someone who cares about you.
My colleagues don't care, my family don't care, even my fucking boyfriend never cared. He said he needed to go find himself. Did I tell you when he broke up with me?
Tak, mówiłaś, Valentine's Day.
On Valentine's Day.
Yes. Valentine's Day. You've got this one right. But it's not enough. Don't feel responsible. You didn't cause me this pain. This suffering. I have to do this to be free again. Jump with me, Susan. Do it, while you still can.
No!
Ała. No ale hej, zrobiliśmy co mogliśmy, tak? Udowodniliśmy jej, że jej faktycznie słuchaliśmy. Poza tym bez przesady to tylko 4 piętra byłaby połamana, ale żeby zaraz się zabiła.
After that, I went back. I tried telling people about Liz, but they all thought I was crazy again and didn't believe me.
And you are absolutely sure you saw Liz jump off this building?
You know, it doesn't matter. I just want to finish this and get some fresh air.
Susan, I know Liz well. She wouldn't do something like that. As a matter of fact, I saw her this morning. She's fine. I'd like you to come with me and see her. Say hi. Make sure she's all right.
Stop treating me like I'm crazy. Fine, I'll go. I don't even care that much anyway. The door is locked?
I plan ahead, Susan. I had a feeling in my gut, and my gut's never wrong. I feel like I really got to know you, though. I'm very sorry you've had such a difficult life. I like your green eyes and your sleek cheekbones. You're a clever girl, Susan, but the sadness has poisoned you for too long. There is no coming back from it. For what it's worth, I would have let you go if it wasn't for Liz.
Gnał nas. O skurwes. I tyle było z naszego zmartwychwstania. Koniec, zjebaliśmy.
Where am I?
A może i nie? Okej, jest kruk. Wygląda znajomo. Okej, co robi? Już wiemy, że dzwoni. O, oko.
Who are you?
I am the Crow, of course. I will get you out of here. Unless Susan wants to stay. I thought so. There are 2 doors leading out of this place. One of them will simply take Susan back to where she belongs. But behind the other one, there is a great reward for her. It's
Where are those doors? I can't see them.
Just walk back to the right side of the stage. Ideally, the Susan can't miss them.
Okej, nie pamiętam tego. Wydaje mi się, że to jest...
That's Susan like my girls.
kwestia związana z tym, że nie chcieliśmy współpracować ze śmiercią.
Whatever they are, tell them to stop staring.
But they are here to guide Susan. They are the guardians of the doors. They know which door she should enter to get her rewards. But there is one problem.
There's always a problem. I'm not even surprised. Which door should I go through?
I will leave that to Susan's own best judgment. But this might be her only chance to find what she had lost. Waste it. And Susan will never get it back. Susan has one question. And she can only ask one of them. She must use it wisely.
Fine, I can do that. But what's the catch?
It's very simple. One of my girls always tells the truth, while the other one always lies.
And I'm guessing you can't tell me which is which?
It's something I've forgotten myself a long time ago, Susan. Well, does it really matter? One question is all Susan needs to find the right door.
Dobra, zróbmy sobie tutaj save'a. Numer 3.
That'll teach you to stop staring, you horrible, ugly doll.
Zagadka, zagadka. Tak czy siak obie by odpowiedziały, że tak.
Which door would the other doll point me to?
Okej, chyba zadałem dobre pytanie, bo... A może i nie dobra? Zobaczmy po prostu. I wybierzmy drugie drzwi.
Is this supposed to be my reward? Flowers? I hate flowers! You lied to me! You lied.
Oko. No cóż, nikt nie powiedział, że kruk musi mówić prawdę.
Precious waiting for you here. Look at lovely roses. Just like everything else in the room. They just turn into ash.
Tak, wygląda na to, że dobrze zrobiłem. No i co? Druga świeczuszka. Czy może uda nam się cofnąć? Nope, nie wyjdziemy stąd inaczej. Świeczuszka numer 2. Beep beep beep. Beep beep beep. Beep beep beep. No i znowu zgasiliśmy czyjeś życie, by powrócić do własnego. Pięknie. Trochę tu czarno. Body bag. A co w środku? Hej, wyjdźmy z takiego założenia, że Susan nie ma pojęcia zielonego o tym, że w ten sposób zabija ludzi. No, bardziej taka kwestia symboliczna. No Jezus, znowu nasze ciało. Miałem nadzieję, że to będzie Liz tym razem. A kuku.
You treacherous, dirty bastard. I opened my heart to you, and you stabbed me to death in cold blood. You'll pay for this. I swear you will. But this means the old woman was right. I can't die. I'm immortal. I think it's time to find out how very mortal you are, Doctor.
Liz się wkurwiła. He brings his victims down here in hospital body bags. Pożyczmy sobie. A piece of sharp iron bar is stuck in the girl's chest. Notka. It's the suicide note I wrote. Why would he put it up on the wall? My name is Susan Ashworth. I live alone in this old two-bedroom flat. I rarely go outside. A, coś tam jeszcze było. Albo i nie było. Corpse. Another unlucky victim of the killer. This one looks like she's been dead for a long time. Dobra, pora się zemścić. I znowu przegapiłem kawałek tekstu. Krzesło. I don't find anything else. Maybe I can use this chair as a weapon. Podnieśmy krzesło. I znowu przegapiłem. Dobra, wchodzimy. Nie ma czasu na to, żeby się pierdzielić. Gorąca woda zazwyczaj nam pomagała. Mydło. Użyjmy. Weźmy się, wypieszmy w takim razie może. Oczyśćmy nieco z gry. Z krwi. It's covered in leather now. Leather. It might be useful for something, I guess. Oh. I saw blade. This game is getting weirder and weirder. Tak, i to jest właśnie w niej najlepsze. Very sharp. Weźmy. Tyle morderczych narzędzi. O, Mona Lisa, witaj. Fajne nogi. Oh god. I've seen something like this before. The living paintings. Except this here is a dead body suspended on the wires and tied to a chair. Artysta.
You're gonna pay for this, you bastard.
I bet you will. A fake skeleton. It had probably been used for teaching before it ended up here. Bolt. A large metal bolt lies on one of the shelves. Wejdźmy sobie. Use. Możemy jakoś łączyć rzeczy? Nie. Czyli będziemy musieli po prostu znaleźć miejsce. Easel. The doctor probably considers himself quite an artist. Workbench. I could probably make a weapon here. Good idea. Użyjmy w takim razie. Can't do anything with soap here. It wouldn't work. Wygląda na to, że musimy czegoś jeszcze poszukać. Okej, tam już prawdopodobnie będzie doktor, biorąc pod uwagę, że krzyki słychać coraz głośniej. It seems he used a lot of makeup to turn her into this spitting image of Mona Lisa. Coś jeszcze tu znajdę? Nie. Lady with an ermine. Crafting 10 na 10. Minecraft się chowa. Jak najbardziej. Zobaczmy lalkę. I guess he couldn't get a hold of ermine, so he has this creepy baby doll instead. Weźmy głowę lalki. Może zabezpieczymy sobie głową lalki. Końcówkę broni. I could probably find some use for this. Jak to fajnie wygląda w naszym ekwipunku. Danger sign. It seems this place has been closed for a long time ago. One day when they eventually demolish it, all the evidence will get buried deep under the piles of rubble. Door. This must be the only way out of here. Czy jesteśmy w stanie przejść? Locked. Liz. Znalazł ją. Szkoda. God, it's Liz. But it's impossible. I spoke to her last night. I tried to stop her from jumping. And yet, here she is, stuck on a metal rod, looking like she's been dead for a lot longer than that. Dlatego gościu chce nam zabić. What happened then? Was it just a dream? Am I really going crazy? Or was she really there? Just already dead? Przeszukajmy ciało. Pockets are empty. I hope at least you will find some peace in death. Znowu jakiś kawałek metalu znaleźliśmy. Ktokolwiek tam krzyczy, proszę o to, żeby jeszcze przez chwileczkę chociaż wytrzymał, zanim skończymy crafting broni. Tak myślałem. Zrobiliśmy jedną broń. The bullet needs to be secured in place now, otherwise it will all just fall apart. Mydłem! Nie. A kurczę, jaki wybór opcji. Zróbmy tak. Save numer 4. Venus. Another poor victim of the Mad Doctor. There's something shiny on one of her fingers. Zobaczmy na rękę. No. Super, nakręcił jej ten. To teraz po gumę do rzucia. Lepiej, pierścionkiem. Albo raczej nakrętką. O, tutaj możemy użyć mydła w takim razie. Tak, i dostajemy. Fragment generalnie sponsorowany przez Adama Słodowego. Cześć Bluża. Now I just need to tighten that knot using some tool. Come on. Miałem nadzieję, że już się uda, ale nie, coś jeszcze trzeba znaleźć. Her limb body is positioned in the exact same way as the painting. It seems the killer used wire to keep her head tilted to the side. Locker. Rusty metal locker. Otwórz. Renesansowe klimaty, nie? Error. Dobra. To powinno być ok. Okej, generalnie fajna włócznia. Stwierdziłem, że jak już żeśmy zaczęli, to nawet ją dokończymy. Ale myślę, że maca będzie bardziej imponującą bronią do wykorzystania przeciwko doktorkowi. Przypominam, że odcinek jest sponsorowany przez Adama Słodowego.
I don't need eyes to enjoy your fear. Scream louder, little bitch. Scream your lungs out. Louder, I said. Yes, this is by far my favorite of songs. Would you like me to dance for you? Unlike you, I know all art needs to be appreciated. Your scream is like a poem without words.
Ty chory pojebie.
Your body, an instrument. I never thought you had it in you. And yet you make every fiber in my body tremble with excitement. Your body will forever be admired by those like me, who understand the only pure and true form of art.
Cześć, Edliax. Ominąłeś kawałek craftingu, ale w sumie niewiele poza tym. Dr. X, look at. I've seen enough, the doctor must die. I won't stand a chance. He will just kill me again. I need a weapon. Tak się składa, że mamy. Dawaj. Przypierdol mu macą z główką lalki. O nie! Czemu nie? Królik Bugs.
What's up, Doc?
Czemu szkoda, że doktorek musi umrzeć? He finally got what he deserved. I hope he rots in hell. Dlaczego szkoda? Bardzo dobrze, że tak się stało. Dobra. I've just saved this girl's life, but why do I still feel so angry? Rozwiążmy ją.
Thank you so much. He would have killed me, like the others. The animal. You gave him what he deserved. Who are you?
They call me the cat lady.
They call me the cat lady. Now get out of here. Call the police. I'm going home.
Brzdąk. Rzeka.
Standing by the river, I wonder, do I need a stone? No. My heart is heavy enough. It will drag me down for sure.
Finally, I'm back home. I will be safe here. Powiem ci szczerze mówiąc, Bluza, że biorąc pod uwagę okoliczności, w których się pojawiają te retrospekcje, bo tak będzie ich, to znaczy retrospekcje, te fragmenty, bo tak będzie ich jeszcze kilka, z tym Standing by the River, I Wonder, mam wrażenie, że to jest po prostu format retrospekcji. First of all, I should wash off all the horrible memories of this night. Fuck. Znowu, za długo przetrzymałem klawisz. I would love to see my cats too. Let's just pretend for a minute that everything is back to normal. I survived after all. Maybe now I can try to enjoy little things in life. Fuck. Dobra, nie wchodzić do kuchni. Włączmy światło. Idźmy do łazienki. Wejdźmy. Znowu włączmy światło. Bu! Nikogo nie ma. I weźmy prysznic. Great! I must have run out of money on the electric meter. I can't take a shower in the dark. I must get the electricity back on. There should be some money in my bedroom. Red gouge shows Susan's mental state. It goes up whenever she gets upset. When it fills up, she will suffer a complete breakdown. A tego fragmentu nie pamiętam. Cabinet. An old cabinet where I keep books, mail, magazines and wine glasses. I can't remember the last time I used this. Piano. Not now. I used to hang my clothes here to dry when the weather was good. It's broken now, like everything else in this damn flat. They are for my cats. I always put the food out for them once they are here. It's my favorite coffee mug. I must have left it here before. A co tam, weźmy swój ulubiony kubeczek na kawę. Przymknijmy okno. I would rather not go into this room in the dark. I'll try later when the electricity is back on. It's the spare bedroom. I was going to decorate it so I could rent it out, but I never get around to it. Bedroom door open. Klik, 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 klik. Co mamy w szafie? Brzdąg. This damned ball falls off the shelf every time I open the door. I should just get rid of it. Aha, torebka. There's some loose change inside. I better take it. Fuck. Damn, I won't get any more money for at least another 2 weeks. But where have I spent it all? Oh, there's a pack of cigarettes here as well. You're coming with me, my little poisonous friends.
What's this? Bills, 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 and more bills. How can I afford to pay these? I wish I'd never got out of that hospital alive.
paintings. Most of them are gifts from old friends, people that have long forgotten about me. Whoa, 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 whoa. I can hardly remember them too, to be honest. It all happened in another life, in another time. The one with the clothes I actually painted myself. I think I liked it then. Now I can't even look at it. Okej. Czyli nie ma sensu włączać budzika. Coś nam się wydawało. Hut. An old hut, it's been hanging here for years. Weźmy sobie, czemu nie? This is an old electric meter. Instead of paying monthly bills, you simply put coins in the slot to credit the meter. There's no more credit left on it at the moment. Dobra, wrzućmy maniaki. That should last for a few days, if I remember to switch the lights off when I leave the room. Blue gauge goes up when Susan is happy and satisfied. When it fills up, she will be able to relax and get some rest. Kurczę, za cholerę nie pamiętam o tych dwóch gaigach. Dobrze, weźmy w takim razie. Nie? Sama mówi, że weźmy prysznic. No tak czy siak nie zginiemy.
Standing by the river, I smile. Will I miss it all? No. I'll be glad to leave it behind and never come back.
Nie zginiemy permanentnie. That feels better. Now I should grab some food. When was the last time I ate? I'm starving. Box of matches bierzemy. Cat food bierzemy. Coffee.
I should make a coffee first.
Okay.
I don't need it right now.
Właśnie dlatego też mówię, Error, że mam wrażenie, że to są... Ej, mamy cheeseburger. Cheeseburger!
I need a mug of coffee first.
Odgrzejemy sobie burgera. Na pewno zrobi nam się od tego lepiej. Ćwierć funciak. Obawiam się, że mi się nie udało
This
ugotować.
stupid thing just exploded. It cooked for too long. It's completely burnt. I can't eat that. But that's fine. I've lost my appetite anyway. I'll settle for some coffee. I'm dying for a cigarette too.
Nie, poczuła się gorzej. Czy mogę to teraz zjeść? Nie, mogę wyrzucić. Brawo, wyrzuciłem na podłogę. Może zjedzmy odrobinę kociego żarcia. Kadbał. Nie, szkoda. Dobra. Powiem ci, Bluża, tak. No i tak dostanie raka, nijak nam nie zaszkodzi, biorąc pod uwagę, że jesteśmy bądź co bądź nieśmiertelni. Okej. Światło jest już włączone. Ktoś dzwonił? Nie. Jego. Teraz jebałem burgera.
Wiesz, Dark Archon nie byłby zadowolony, że dzwonisz burgerka.
Not now.
Hej, koty! Hej, Niko, let's go bowling.
Przynajmniej nie spaliła kanapki z serem i ketchupem jak ja. Dalej nie ogarniam jak. Nie, tak. No tak, nie ma kotów, więc nie będziemy tam... Pussy. Jak to jest napisane na puszce?
Czy to jest symulator Solid Snake'a? Znajdź kawę i papierosy.
A, teraz mogę tu wejść. Czy znajdę tu kawę?
Nie, ale znajdziesz bolesne wspomnienia.
Znakomicie.
Też równie dobrze pobudzają.
Zastanawiam się... Shirt. It used to be a pretty shirt once, but that was about 15 years ago. Weźmy sobie. Wyłączmy światełko. Coś jeszcze tu znajdziemy? Nie, śmieci. Okej, nadal nie mogę włączyć alarmu. Co my mamy? Mamy kubek, piłkę, fajki, kapelutek, zapałki, żarcie dla kotów i koszulkę. Jakąś starą. Okna są już pozamykane, Bluża. Nie wiem, czy widziałeś, ale jak wcześniej były włączone, to powiewały. Dobra. Fill up. Próbowałem. Mówi wtedy, że jeszcze nie, że nie ma w tej chwili ochoty na to. Jest troszeczkę jak z Simsami. Klik. Make coffee. I don't drink black coffee. Może nie używajmy mleka, które może być stare. Tylko weźmy sobie, zróbmy z zabielaczem. Mniej szkodliwe. Coffee friend, drink whitener.
Now it's a perfect mug of coffee. I still
Więcej.
haven't drunk the first one.
Pierdolnij sobie tą kawkę. Jestem prawie w 100% pewien, że się załamiesz w tej sekwencji, ale spokojnie. Jest trudniejsze niż Simsy. It tastes great. It can only taste better with a cigarette. Z tego co pamiętam, nie ma możliwości.
It's this damn bird again. Go away! Shoo!
Kocia? Czy ja już nie powinienem się załamać w tej chwili? O, wiem. Zrobimy stracha na wróble.
That's right. And don't ever come back, you horrible creature. Miss Scarecrow here is going to guard this home from
Doktor
the
powiedział,
likes of
żeby nie
you.
pić alkoholu, a nie żeby nie palić. Z tego co pamiętam.
I'm back in my old life. But how can I restore what's been broken for years? So far, nothing
Na
seems to
zasadzie
go
poza
right.
tym, że rozjebałem
Every
burgera,
little
to nie
thing is
zrobiłem nic
against me.
złego.
Maybe it's my destiny to lose after all. And now those parasites, like if it wasn't enough, but I killed Dr. X, and I saved somebody's life. That felt good. It's getting late. I should summon the cats now. I want to see them tonight.
Dobra, trochę nam się pojawiło. Starczy, ile można ten jeden kubek kawy popijać.
Standing by the river, I close my eyes. One jump, and I'm there. No. Someone jumped after me. He will never be my friend.
Cats always pay a visit when I play the piano. It's really late, but do I really care? To jest generalnie jak w Wind Wakerze. Tylko, że zamiast batuty, albo generalnie jak w innych Zeldach, albo zamiast okaryny czasu mamy pianino. I w ten sposób kastujemy spele. Dawaj.
Come inside, my darlings. I've missed you. And who's that? Teacup. I bet you thought you'd never see me again. Well, make yourselves at home. Dinner is ready to be served. Come on, everybody. Gather around. It's time for dinner.
Zastanawiam się właśnie, jak te koty wlazły, biorąc pod uwagę fakt, że miałem zamknięte okno.
You never eat my food, Teacup. Already had your dinner, have you?
W sumie 4, wliczając w to
No, I
jeszcze
get it.
Teacupa.
I know. You're a good friend. The best friend I have, really. The only friend in the whole fucking world. You come over to keep me company and want nothing in return. I appreciate it. You should know. If you could know what I've been through lately. I've been to hell and back, my boy. But I'm here now. In my flat. Alive. And it's still the same mess that it's always been. I'm not sure how to deal with all this anymore. Don't know if I can. I wish I could be like you. At peace with the world. Always smiling. Someone's at the door. But Who could it be so late at night?
Tu, tu, tu. O, sąsiad.
Are you out of your mind? Do you know what time it is? We've all had it with you and your bloody cats.
Get lost.
I suggest you change your tone right now.
Don't tell me about my tone. I'll have any tone I like. If it's alright for you to play the fucking piano in the middle of the night, then I can bloody raise my voice if I want to. You think you own this place? You think any of us here care about your stinking cats? They are a bloody nuisance!
Get lost, you bald, ugly man. I'm done talking to you.
What? How dare you? This is going to stop, one way or the other, you crazy cat lady. If this happens again, you'll see pest control stepping in, and it won't be pretty. Hell, I'll poison your fucking cats myself if I have to.
Point that finger at me again, and I will break it. I'm done talking to you. Go fuck yourself.
Breakdown.
It's like hell. I don't feel I've got
A to wszystko wina głupiego burgera. Gdybyśmy go nie spalili, to byłoby w porządku. Nastawiłem go tylko na 90 sekund, nie chciałem, żeby był półsurowy. No i jebła.
Standing by the river, I'm thinking. Will I jump again? No. Behind the closed doors, I have fallen in love with the razor.
Chapter 4, Bullet for Susan. I wszystko przez tego jebanego burgera. Zadzwonił. Ale będziemy bronić kotków. O, truchło. A na ile wy byście wstawili burgera? Better now?
I've slept all night, and most of the day. Why am I still feeling tired? Someone's at the door. I really hope it's not him again.
Czego ten cfel znowu chce? Poza tym, że wytruć mi koty. Wyjebiemy mu z łokcia i tyle. A nie! O, koleżanka z naszego BRB screena.
Hello, Miss Ashworth. How are you? Are you feeling better?
Do I know you?
Of course. You don't remember me. My name is Mitzi Hunt. We met a few days ago. You were out cold at the time. Those pills you had worked real good. You probably had one too many, mind you.
So it's you. I had a feeling you'd turn up sooner or later.
It is me, indeed. A girl who got in the way and fucked everything up. I'll understand if you're angry at me. It wouldn't surprise me if you blame me for calling the ambulance and saving your life, but I had other reasons for it too. Personal reasons. It's important. It's important. That's why I came here the other night. To talk to you.
Pogadaj ze mną?
Why would you want to talk to me?
Nawet mnie
It
nie
makes no
znasz.
sense.
I saw the ad you'd put in the paper. It seems you have a room to rent.
They still print that? It was months ago. Nobody ever called. I forgot all about it. I gave up on it, actually.
Well, I'd like to be your lodger, Miss Ashworth.
But
You've got the room and I've got the money. Won't that work for both of us? I'm very tidy. I don't make much noise, and I promise not to spend too long in the bathroom in the morning.
I don't really...
I read your suicide note, you know. I'm sorry, but I did. I understand that you like your loneliness. You stray from people. I get it. But I won't get in the way. I promise I will give you your space. You won't even know that I'm here half the time. What do you think? Do we have a deal?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Well, I guess I could do with some extra money, but...
Great. Can I come in?
This spare room I have is pretty bad, you should know.
I'm not fussy. It's not for long anyway. Just a few weeks, maybe. Anything is better than what I've got at the moment.
Which is?
I slept at the train station last night. There's a guy there who talks to rats. You should see him.
Wait, can you even afford rent for the room?
Sure. I'll pay you for 2 months in advance. Money's not an issue.
Why not go to a hotel then?
I hate hotels.
More than train stations. With homeless weirdos and rats.
Robbie? Oh no, he's cool. He's alright. And he kept the rats away.
Córeczka. No ja szczerze mówiąc, z tego co pamiętam, swoje ostatnie playthroughs sprzed tych paru lat, to nawet ją polubiłem.
You said you were my daughter at the hospital. You're a little liar, aren't you? How can I trust you? How should I know you won't slit my throat when I sleep?
A to akurat nie byłby
Jesus,
problem,
what's
gdyby nam
wrong with you?
poderżnęła gardło.
Slit your throat? Are you always so suspicious of people? If I wanted to do such a thing, I would never have bothered saving you, would I? Just think about it for a second. I was trying to avoid all the stupid questions. I didn't know what else to say. That seemed like an easy option at the time. Otherwise, they wouldn't have let me come in the ambulance with you. And I wanted to see if you've made it.
How did you get in that night? I'm sure I locked the door.
Oj nie, Diax, zdecydowanie nie. Szczerze mówiąc, chcę już z nią tylko pogadać i prawdopodobnie będziemy powolutku kończyć.
I picked the lock.
Niestety mam jutro zajęcia od 8 rano.
Look, I know it sounds like I'm some sort of criminal, but believe me, I'm not. My dad was a master locksmith. He knew everything there was to know about locks. He taught me some of that stuff too. Look, I've got this little box. I always carry it with me. There are a few types of lockpicks in it. They're very expensive, custom made. It's now the only thing that reminds me of him.
I see. But you know, it does sound like your father was really a burglar, not a locksmith.
It's not important anymore.
I guess it isn't. But what gave you an idea that you can pick the lock on my front door and just barge in uninvited?
I heard the cats. They were going crazy. It was like if all hell broke loose inside. The noise they made. It was incredible. Like ghosts howling. Then for a while, it turned into an almost human cry. Well, anyway, I kept banging on the door, but you were already asleep. In a coma or whatever. So I pulled out a sea rake and got the door open. You could say I had
I jesteśmy może, szczerze mówiąc, gdzieś w okolicach 1/3.
I had a hunch that something was very wrong. And I made no mistake.
Zobaczymy, jak to wyjdzie.
Well, I died in that hospital, if you must know.
Oh.
But not for long enough. It seems I must have been too attached to this shitty life I lead, and must suffer some more before I can rest.
Jesus, Miss Ashworth. Why all this negativity? What in the world has made you think this way? Clearly the only thing you suffer is some nasty depression. Not that it's any of my business. But have you tried talking about it to a doctor?
Tak, próbował mnie zabić.
I have.
Did it help?
Not at first, but yeah, it did. Why do you want this room so much?
Pomogło, kiedy myśmy go zabili w końcu.
This
Trochę nam
flat's
ulżyło.
falling apart. It's cold, it's dark, it's a bit moldy. This is the old part of town where nothing ever happens. It's far from the city centre, and there are only 2 buses going through here, and that's if you're lucky. And I'm known around here as a fucked up, wicked cat lady. They'd burn me at the stake if they could. They'd put me in a bag and drown me in the river like a litter of kittens. I'm not exactly great company for a young girl like yourself.
Who are they?
People. Just people.
I don't give a fuck about people, Miss Ashworth. But I do like cats. You think they'll smell the rats on me? Really, you can shower.
I'm sure you'll change your mind when you see it.
I'd love to see it. And I'm sure it isn't as bad as you picture it.
The window is stuck, and it doesn't shut properly.
It's alright. I like fresh air.
There's clutter everywhere.
I'll tidy up.
It's got a funny smell.
I'll burn some joss sticks to cover it up. I love joss sticks.
Fine.
Obie się
Give
uparły.
up. Follow me. You can see it for yourself.
Ta, że
if you're
wynajmie,
so
druga, że jej
stubborn.
nie wynajmie. Proszę, oto twój pokój.
This room is perfect.
Really? What about all this clutter?
I'll move some stuff to the side if that's okay with you. But most of it I can use. All I really need is a bed to sleep and a roof over my head to cover me from that rain. And a power outlet so I can charge my laptop. Oh, and somewhere to watch too. You got a shower, right? I'm dying for a shower.
Are you a part of that emo subculture? Not really, nie przypomina. Personal reasons.
You mentioned some personal reasons for staying here.
Yes. It's a long story, though. I don't really want to bore you with all that personal crap.
Okay. In that case, could you give me the short version?
Yeah, alright. I'm looking for someone. I don't really know this person, but it's a friend of a friend. I only ever talk to this guy online, so I don't know what he looks like. I love this lamp. Does it work? What was I talking about? Oh, yes. I don't know what he looks like, but I know my way around computers. I managed to track him down. Turns out he lives here, in this building somewhere. What I don't know is which flat he lives in. There are 8 flats here altogether. He's in one of them, and I must just figure out which one. It shouldn't be too hard.
What do you want from this person?
I just want to talk to him. He said something really bad. Something horrible. I need to talk to him to get closure, you know?
Just talk. Are you sure?
Yep. I want to meet face to face with him. That's all.
Is there anyone I can contact? For references?
Well, I've never really rented a room before, so not really. I've lived with my mum all my life. Until recently, that is.
I could give her a call.
Oh, that would be a perfect spot for my poster up there. Yeah, sure, that'll be okay.
Okej.
You're not in some kind of trouble, are you?
Do I really look
Przypomniało
like
mi
some
się
kind
dokładnie,
of
czemu ona
serial
chciała wynająć
murderer
chód na
to you,
spokój,
Miss
ale nie
Ashworth?
będę spoilerował
I
jak
don't
na
know.
razie.
What do serial murderers look like anyway?
A scar across the face, an eye patch, rough stubble, those sort of things, I guess.
That's a pirate you've just described. Just add a wooden peg leg and we've got a full picture. But who knows? I'm no expert on murderers. Not yet, anyway. Are you a part of that emo subculture?
Please don't say that word ever again. No, this is just how I dress. I grew up listening to real rock and roll, not that emo crap. I'd hate to be a part of that generic bandwagon.
Okay. Clearly a sensitive subject for you.
You know, people seem to think that just because someone dresses in black, they're called emo. You can't generalize like that. It's more complicated.
You won't
I dress in black
understand,
too.
Mom.
Of course! That's because black is the best color. Period. You know, you've been asking me all these questions and I never had a chance to ask about how you're feeling. I mean, you've just gone through a terrible experience. You barely survived. I suppose I might be out of line to ask you this, but I'm really curious as to why you tried to kill yourself. What made you do that? What did you feel?
Long story. Won't bore you with this personal crap.
Ha ha ha. Right back at me, I guess. I did give you a short version, though.
Yes, but somehow I can't help the feeling that you've omitted a few important facts.
Just some details. Anyway, I suppose your story is the kind that can't be shortened. Still, if you feel like talking about it sometimes, I'd love to listen.
I'll bear that in mind, Mitzi. Let's go back to the living room.
Room's great. So what do you say, Miss Ashworth? I
Babcia!
hope you're not going to change your mind about this.
Nie, tylko nie babcia.
Miss Ashworth? What happened? Are you alright?
Go away! You have to go away right now.
But why?
Babcia
Miss
pocelowała w
Ashworth, what's
policzek.
wrong?
not safe here. You should leave. Now.
Please, Miss Ashworth, I'd really like to stay. Don't throw me out now.
Well, you can't stay. You can't. If you don't go, something terrible's gonna happen to you. Please, just leave me alone. I was perfectly happy before you came. I have my cats. Just stay away from me.
What?
Are you deaf? Did I not make myself clear? This is not a good place for you.
Where am I gonna go? It's late and it's pouring down with rain.
I don't give a damn where you go. You can go back to the bloody train station for all I care. Anywhere. Anywhere but here. I knew you were one of them. I knew it.
What are you talking about? Look, just try to relax. Everything's okay.
Zajebista muzyka
But why
swoją drogą.
you? Why would you want to do this to me? You have no reason.
Calm down. I'm not gonna do anything to you, alright? I just want to rent a room. Nothing else. I promise. Damn, I even swear. I won't cause you any trouble. Okay? Just take a deep breath. Please explain to me what's happened. I'm a little confused here.
Then maybe. Oh, no. 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 You're going to die.
I know. Yeah. I know. But how did you know, Miss Ashworth? Are you some sort of a psychic? Do you possess some kind of supernatural mind-reading abilities? Or is it just so fucking obvious?
Nie, w myślach jeszcze nie czytam, ale przynajmniej jestem nieśmiertelna.
I don't know how you're going to die, but call it a hunch if you like.
That's cool. A hunch. Well, I do. I know exactly. It's already started, as a matter of fact. Do you want to see? I'll show you. Here, Miss Ashworth. Take a good look, because I'm not going to do it again.
Cancer. Smutna sprawa.
It's time to wake up, my little pussycat. What's the matter, sleepyhead? Had a bad dream? Do you want me to give you a cuddle and a kiss? Take the nightmares away? What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Well, don't you worry, my sweetest. I know a thing or two about pussycats. I can help. What do you say? Shall I take a good look at this pussy of yours?
You're a dead man. You just don't know it yet. I'll cut your throat open and watch you bleed to death. I'll feed your body to the crows. Oh, you're gonna regret this, pal.
What's going on in there? Who's this? Did you play with this little bitch behind my back? 'Cause if you did, I swear to God...
Me? I'd never do that. You know me, honey. You're the only girl for me. This lady here will join us for dinner. That's all.
For what? Take the goddamn mask off when you talk to me. You know damn well I can't stand it. And make sure you put it back in the van so you don't fucking lose it again.
Okay, okay.
Pest control.
I was just saying, she's here for dinner.
Good. Dinner. I'm starving. And I'm sick to death of them bloody cats. You nasty little whore. Trying to seduce my husband in my own home? How bloody rude.
Who the fuck are you?
Shut up, you stupid bitch! I know what you're up to. You kept staring at him with these big green eyes. You want him, don't you? You think you can take him from me? Well, I've got just the thing. I always keep this bottle handy. It's bleach, the strongest you can get. You give me no choice. I can't risk losing him. I have to make sure he won't be attracted to you anymore. You won't need these eyes and this face much longer anyway. No one will do it right if you don't do it yourself.
No i dostaliśmy żrącym płynem po oczach. Jesteśmy kotem dla odmiany. Dobra, to chyba będzie dobry moment na to, że jak tylko wydostaniemy się z klatki, którą powinno nam się lada chwila udać spierdzielić na podłogę. O, dziękuję. To jest dobry moment na to, żeby zakończyć na dzień wczorajszy przynajmniej. Nie, sorry, ale muszę po prostu wstać przed 8 i jechać na zajęcia, także bardzo mi przykro, ale musimy już powoli kończyć, nawet mimo śróddniowej drzemki. I kto wie, możliwe, że spotkamy się jutro, aczkolwiek niczego nie jestem w stanie na chwilę obecną obiecać. Zobaczymy, jak się będę miał po zajęciach. O, mysz. Cóż, no będę próbował, tak? A co z tego wyjdzie, to zobaczymy. W takim razie dobranoc wam bardzo. Wykonam jeszcze tylko dla siebie osobiście save'a. Było jeszcze słychać gra. I dobranoc wam również. Miejmy nadzieję, że do jutra. Jeżeli nie, to na pewno w razie czego Diego da znać, jeżeli będziemy coś jeszcze kombinować ze streamami. Także gute Nacht. Gute Nacht.